Okay, so multiplying and dividing rationals. So lots of these steps are the same as simplifying. So very first thing we have to do is factor everything. Okay, so if I look at that top one, x squared minus 2x minus 3, that factors to x minus 3 and x plus 1. Okay, and then the bottom, we have x squared plus 3x minus 28, and that will be x plus 7, or wait, yeah, x plus 7, and then x minus 4. Okay, and then we have times. And then for our second fraction, the top, x squared minus 6x plus 8. We're going to have x minus 2 and x minus 4. Then the bottom, x squared minus 9, that's a difference of squares. So we get x plus 3 and x minus 3. All right, so now we need to start canceling things. When you're multiplying, you can kind of just go straight to canceling, right? We can just pretend this is one big fraction. So x minus 3's cancel. Let's see, what else do we have? We have x minus 4. Okay, and nothing else cancels. So left, we have x plus 1, x minus 2, over x plus 7, and x plus 3. All right, and again, you can leave your answers unfactored like this, or factored, not unfactored. You can leave your answers factored like this. You don't need to multiply them back together. Okay, now let's look at the division. So again, the very first thing that we need to do is factor everything. So 3x minus 2, that one doesn't factor, so we can just leave it. Even if you're not sure if it factors, make sure you check for a GCF. This one doesn't have one. Okay, on the bottom we have x squared minus 36. So that's another difference of squares. X plus 6 and x minus 6. Okay, and then we have divided by, on the top, 12x squared minus 8x. So that one we need to check for a GCF first. We pull that GCF out, it would be 4x. What's left would be 3x, let's see, minus 2. Okay, and then that one's factored all the way out now. And then the bottom, x squared plus 3x minus 18. That's going to be, what, x plus 6 and x minus 3. Okay, now before we start canceling stuff out, every time you have that division, that means whatever comes after the division we need to flip upside down. So the very first part's going to stay the same. Okay, and then we're going to change division to times, and I'm going to flip these upside down. So now we have x plus 6 and x minus 3 on top, and then 4x and 3x minus 2 on the bottom. Okay, and now that we're multiplying, we can go ahead and cancel things out again. So we have x plus 6, 3x minus 2, and that's everything. So on top, we've got x minus 3. On the bottom, we have our 4x and x minus 6. And there's our answer. All right, last one, highly proficient. So similar to the last one, we've got a division in here. We also have a multiplication. And you can, it doesn't matter which order, like if you factor or flip the division first. So for this one, let's flip the division first. So we'll say, before I've got everything factored, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to flip it upside down. Okay, and then we have that last part. That last part is a multiplication. Okay, so that means we do not need to flip it. Okay, even though we flipped the one before, do not flip the second one. Okay, and now we can factor everything. You could also do this the same as the other one where you factor everything and then you do the flip. Either way is fine. Okay, so x minus 3, that is already factored. 3x squared minus 11x minus 20. Let's see, let's factor that one. We'll do that over here. So 3x squared minus 11x minus 20. So we need something that multiplies to negative 60 and then adds to negative 11. So that is going to be, let's see, what is that? Negative 15 and 4. Yeah. Okay. So we have 3x squared minus 15x plus 4x minus 20. Okay, and then we can go ahead and do our factoring. So GCF of the first group is 3x. Then we have x minus 5 left. Second group, we have a 4. X minus 5 is left. So we get 3x plus 4 and x minus 5 when we factor that out. All right, so 3x plus 4, x minus 5. Okay, next section, on top we have x squared minus 4x minus 21. That we can go straight to x minus 7 and x plus 3. On the bottom, oops, there's the bell. Okay, on the bottom, we have another difference of squares, x plus 3, x minus 3. Okay, lastly, this top one on our third section, notice it does have a GCF. You do need to pull out that GCF to make sure you factor everything correctly. So we're going to pull out 6, and what's left is x minus 5. Now, if you don't pull that out, then you're not going to get the x minus 5, and you're not going to know it cancels. So always check for a GCF, even if it's not going to, do the regular ABC factoring. Okay, and then the bottom is x minus 7. All right, and then I'm going to go through and do my canceling. So we have x minus 7. Let's see, x plus 3, x minus 3, x minus 5. So all that's left is 6 on the top and 3x plus 4 on the bottom. All right.